Dude, every time I think it's the last video, there's always something extra. So check this out. You go here. When you're here, first off, I'm going to put the comment in like this under, well, it says description, but it's more than that. It's comment too. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's add something there. Let's put Salamat po. Salamat po. Salamat po. And then we go like this. Select all, copy. Now, we could say H, description and all that, but you know what? I'm going to show you what I do. I don't put anything, man. Look. I go like this. I just put H. Okay? That's all I put. I don't even have to put less than 5,000. We know it's less than 5,000. So just go H. And then sometimes I'll move it around like this. But basically it's pinned. You see that? Not pinned puts it down here. Pinning it puts it back up there. Boom. So now H. I got purple for royalty because we are children of the king. And so we copy it. We go back into here in the comment, paste it, post anyway, and that, okay? And then it looks like this. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Salamat po. Save 10%. Quote, Helpology, end quote, now, Sefer.net. Click on the link, use that as the code when you buy it, but put it in Spanish so you can read it. You may save 10% here now. All of those stores. Now, this is what we're going to do is check it out. I'm just going to show you quickly how to do it. Sefer.net. Now, of course, you can read the English is fine, but you might also be able to do the Spanish. Okay, so watch this. It's a Spanish version somewhere. It's there, en español. Boom. And now this probably you can understand a little better because you guys are Spanish. But I don't know, maybe you can. I have no idea. But then you watch this video.
¿Alguna vez sentiste que te faltaba algo importante al leer la Biblia?
Okay, and you do that. And then when you're done, you go back there. And then you hit this one, ugh. These are the best. Now look, it says yes in the Philippines. If fall were a shoe, UGG's the best. Everybody knows that. Shopee, save 10%. Wow, on everything. Start contacting them. Let them know, Helpology sent me, Helpology sent me, Helpology sent me. After a while, they're going to say, dude, Helpology is sending us so much business. We'll give everyone 10%. That comes from Helpology. All right? So, but you got to keep letting them know that you want 10% and that you're not going to buy it unless they give you the 10% and that you were referred by Helpology and you're lazy as fuck, which down here you'll see what that means. Silky. Oh, sexy. Very sexy. Play now? No, thanks. I'm not going to play. I'm married. According to your underwear size, never too old to be sexy. Anyways, you're going to have to do all that. I don't have time to show you all this. Amazon, we said Tiny Rituals. Click on all those, dude. And then, oh, shit. It's supposed to be in Tagalog, dude. Shit. All right, this is what I got to do. I fucking got the wrong one. Watch. This is how you correct it. H, I'm going to put this. Not. Okay, I'm going to put H, not. Okay, meaning it's not that. H, not. For me, I'm putting an exclamation mark, and I'm just going to put not. Okay? Better yet, no. Okay? That's how I do it. I'm just making a note. I say, no, that's not it. Okay, now, The one that is it is this one. Oh, and by the way, this one, I'm going to unpin it, get it out of there. This is the one here that is pinned, but it's not it either. This is it? No. So what I'm going to do is this for now. I'm going to unpin that. Unpin that. I'm looking to see if I even have it. Looks like I don't. So, English to Tagalog. No. Okay, so all we do is this. What we got to do is this. We got to go into YouTube. I got to find where the comment is, and I know where it is. It's on some of these videos, I think. Oh, yeah, it should be in the description, actually, and I just changed it. So let's do like this. You go to this video. No, not a good example. Okay, can't be a short. Go to a regular. Oh, man, they're all shorts there. All right, so you go to videos. Click on a video. Go to the more section.
Okay.
There it is. Okay, now.
Message.
Oh, you can't even
How
copy
about
it. See, you can't copy
this
stuff.
one?
So that's why it's so important to use Google Keep. Now I'm going to show you where I can get it. In my studio, YouTube Studio, I'm going to refresh the page, see what's going on. Okay, it's uploading something. There it is. The description's there. And then we're going to add that salamat. Right? Now we're going to select all. Slow down, dude. Select all. Copy. We're going to hit save on that. Now what we're going to do is update them all so we don't forget. We just changed one. So we have to do this. Select all. Edit. Description. Replace all. Paste. Update videos. Okay, now that's updating. It says, it's safe to navigate away. Wait before making another bulk update. So now it's okay to leave. We have it copied already. So now we're going to go back and put it as a comment. I'm going to check these comments too, by the way. Nothing there. See? Oh, here's one. I can't believe what they said. Oh, yeah. So anyways, that is what it is, dude. Let's see. Should I delete it? Yeah, why not? Let's just delete those because that's kind of scary to these kids. I mean, to whoever's watching that, they might think I'm fucking crazy. But anyways, I am a little. You have to be crazy to be a Marine, dude. Come on. Anyone that's a Marine puts their life on the line for a fucking evil corporation. And yeah, America is a corporation. But anyways, I don't want to teach on that. That's depressing. We're going to focus on what we're trying to do, which is go to this video. So we're going to go back to it now here. Okay, back to the video. Click on it.
Oops! Health check!
You know what? We're going to add this comment. So we have both. Okay. But we're pinning the Tagalog one. Why?
Mag-bioflu na!
Pin the Tagalog one. Why? Because you guys are more important than America.
Thank you.
Why?
Wow.
Why are you more important than America? Because you guys embrace the message of salvation, Yah, Yahuwah, Yahusha, etc. The true good news, which is actually the bad news, and you embrace it, whereas Americans reject it. So therefore, you guys are pinned because Tagalog, the Tagalog-speaking people, they embraced it. And later, Americans will embrace it as well because they're going to be jealous when you guys start becoming the world leading people because of this message. So let me see. Let's check on the About section. See, it's all in Tagalog. Yeah. Good. Don't learn now, don't give now, don't help now, don't grow now, don't save now, save 10%, Helpology now, may save 10% now, may save 10% now, May save 10% now. That. Free Sefer Bible now. Whoa. You guys, this is going to be good for you to do. It's free. Sefer Abridged Edition. Ooh, nice. It's our comprehensive. Oh, yeah. You're going to have to read all that. And look what you can do. Search. Books. See? Read. Notes. And lexicon. Excuse me. There's no lexicon with the free one, it looks like. Only in the full version. Okay, so it's worth the full version if you can afford it. But you can't use the code HELPOLOGY on the app because I think it's like $27 or something. We can find out. You go back to the App Store and you search for Sefer. And you'll see there's Sefer Abridged Edition, Sefer Publishing Limited Liability Corporation, Sefer Publishing Limited Liability Corporation in Developers. So we're just going to search for Sefer. There's Sefer Abridged. The Sefer Abridged is free. Look, the King James Version had the Apocrypha. It had the hidden books, 1611. It's proof right there. Heck, you know what? You can get that one too. Why not? Anyways, I don't think I have funds on my thing, but it probably won't work. But anyways, we're going to open up the Sefer. This is what it looks like when you have the other version. Search. How about we put in Garden of Eden? Or just garden. Wow, you guys, this is the Garden of Eden. Look at all the verses on garden. When you read the first and the last one. Actually, this is how you study this stuff. You go like this, highlight it, and then select all of them. Copy it. Say okay, and then you save it. Now we read, and Yahuwah Elohim, Yahuwah is the Father, Yah is I am, and Yahuwah, or Yahuwah, is I am he who breathes life. Elohim is Almighty. So it says, and Yahuwah, the Father, I am he who breathes life, Almighty, planted a garden. Whoa, he planted the garden? I thought that, I didn't know that, now that I come to think of it. I didn't know that the Father planted a garden. I thought he created a garden. This dude's out there planting. He's a gardener. Our Father is. So Yahuwah, and by the way, Yahuwah is Yahusha. The Father is the Son. Jesus is the Father, and the Father is Jesus. But Jesus is the Antichrist, so you're going to have to learn that later. But just trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I've researched this stuff for 54 years. And Yahuwah Elohim planted a garden eastward in Eden. And there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground made Yahuwah Elohim to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight. So, and out of the ground made Yahuwah to grow. So he made the stuff grow. So he plants everything and then he makes it grow. Okay? Wow. Unlike now where the sun makes everything grow and all that. This, when he first did it, he planted it and then he made it grow. It doesn't say he'd used the sunlight yet. So we don't know what's going on. You just got to trust the word. And out of the ground made Yahuwah Elohim to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted, and became into 4 heads. The name of the first is Pishon. That is it which compasses the whole land of HalleluYAH, which is HalleluYAH, the name of 2 or 3 eastern regions, also perhaps of 2 men, where there is gold. Where's a lot of gold? Here in the Philippines. And the gold of that land is good. There is bdellium and the onyx stone, like in the Philippines. And the name of the second river is Gishon. The same is it that compasses the whole land of Cush, Ethiopia. probably of foreign origin. Cush, the name of a son of Ham, and of his territory, also of Yashar Ili. All right, so there's that. And then, the last verse where a garden is mentioned. So if you want to copy it, then you save it, and then you read. Yahusha, I am he who saves, who's also Yahuwah. Yahuwah is Yahusha. The Father is the Son is the Father. When he was up there to begin with on his throne, he was the Father, came down as the Son. Now he's glorified back up there, and he's both, the Father and the Son. Anyways, that's basically, he's always been the Father and the Son, though. You can't really comprehend it. It's impossible to really explain. Yahusha said unto her, Yahusha, I am he who saves. So he breathed life as the Father into the nostrils of Adam. So the Father's breathing life into the nostrils of his Son. As the Father, Yahuwah, I am he who breathes life. And then as the Son, he is Yahusha, I am he who saves. He said unto her, Woman, why do you weep? Whom do you seek? She, supposing him to be the gardener, which he was in the Garden of Eden, said unto him, Sir, if you have borne him hence, tell me where you have laid him, and I will take him away. Yahusha said unto her, Miriam, which is Mary. She turned herself and said unto him, Rabbi, which means teacher, of Ivri origin, my master, that is, Rabbi, as an official title of honor, which is to say, teacher. Yahusha said unto her, Touch me not, for I am not yet ascended to my Father. Okay, now he is the Father, so there's like, the word kind of is written to trick you, make you not know it, the truth, until you get a special revelation like you're getting right now. Yahusha said unto her, Touch me not, for I am not yet ascended to my Father, but go to my brethren and say unto them, I ascend unto my Father and your Father, and to my Elohim and your Elohim. Elohim is Almighty One. I'm going to read this for you. It's actually kind of confusing. Elohim, when bold, specifically used in the plural, thus, especially with the article of the supreme Elohim, the creator of the heavens and earth. Now, see, that still doesn't tell you that it means Almighty. So I don't like that. They don't clarify it. It makes more confusion. And remember, confusion is of the enemy. It's of Satan. But, I mean, this is not satanic scriptures, but it is confusing. And you would think someone with a PhD like Dr. Stephen Pidgeon would know how to simplify things, but you got to realize PhD means piled higher and deeper, as in bullshit. Okay? People get high degrees and they don't realize they're supposed to simplify things. They complicate things and they think it's good. So anyways, I love Dr. Stephen Pidgeon. I'm glad I'm not a PhD. It's a heavy burden to have that complexity. And then to try to simplify things, it's almost impossible because the mind has not been trained to simplify, which is what Helpology will help you do. What's the most helpful and simplest way that works? When non-bold, lowercase, in reference to the false Elohim, or Almighty One, of the heathen, also reference to magistrates. Now see, why use magistrates when you could put the word judges there? Anyways, that's what they chose to do. I would have put judges because most people know what a judge is, but a magistrate, you don't have to go look it up. And sometimes as a superlative, oh gosh, angels exceeding Elohim, Dressly, very great, judge, mighty. It's very confusing to me, but again, I'm just a poor little country boy. But thank God I'm a country boy. Anyways, where were we here? Miriam of Migdal, that's Mary. Did you know Mary means rebelliously? Mary means rebel. She was a rebel, dude. Miriam, and she bore the son who's a rebel also. So she rebelliously bore the son Yahusha, who was the ultimate rebel. With a rebel yell, he cried more, 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 more. Anyway, that's Billy Idol. But he is a transgender. He was born a woman. And he's trying to get you to idol worship him. Miriam, the name of the two, Yashar Elohim. Miriam, Miryah, rebelliously Miriam, the name of the two, Yashar. It repeats it. That's a little confusing. Why have that twice there? Anyways, That's our Dr. P and his people. So you're going to have to complain to him. By the way, they've been trying to get this audio recorded. It's on the app, and they've never done it yet, but it's available for free on our channel. Miriam of Migdal, and he gave me permission. Dr. Pigeon gave me full permission to record the whole Sefer. I'm the only one in the world that has permission to do the whole Sefer for free, that I know of. Miriam of Migdal came and told the Talmudim, disciples, Talmudim, those who are instructed, accustomed, disciples, learned, taught, used. I would have just used taught ones or something. But anyways, they got Talmudim. For me, it's too much Hebrew. It's more confusing to learn words that I already knew, and now I'm having to learn a new word, then go back to the English to remember it's disciple. It's weird. Anyways, that's what they chose to do. But now you've got me, I'm going to help you interpret this, that she had seen Adonai. Why not just put prince? Okay, or master, but it means prince, literally. So that's, see prince. Now you see why Prince, remember the famous singer, the transgender midget? Anyways, Prince is dead now, of course, but he was mocking the Lord Yahusha, the Master Yahusha, the true Prince, the Prince of Peace. So when you see Adonai, it can mean master or prince, literally, which is what Prince chose to take his name. So Prince is trying to be the Adonai. He's trying to be the prince. But he's a satanic, evil prince, and he's dead. But his music still lives on, so be careful when you listen to it. Pray over it. But listen, you can listen to rock and roll music, all this types of music, as long as you pray first and ask our dad, Yahusha, to help you well, I guess you'd have to just ask him how to do it, because I asked him how to do it, and he basically taught me, for me, maybe not for you, maybe he'll tell you not to listen to it. But for me, I'm a prophet, and I'm a researcher, so I have to listen to that music to see if it's unbiblical or whatever. And he taught me to just change the lyrics in my mind. So I can listen to any music now, and just the lyrics don't affect me. And the beat, I use it for exercise, so works out to be. Remember, it says, Yahusha, or God, or Yah, uses all things for good to those who love Yah and are the called according to his purpose. So therefore, he'll use rock and roll music. The Satanic Bible, sometimes I listen to that and I just laugh. It's fucking stupid. But anyways, it doesn't affect me negatively, and you shouldn't be afraid of it either if you got the true set-apart breath, the Holy Spirit. And that he had spoken these things unto her. Accordingly, it being at even. Now, even means evening, which means the sun setting. The first of the Sabbath, which means day of rest, when the doors were shut. Whoa, Yahusha's the door, dude, and the door's going to shut pretty soon. Where the Talmudim, or disciples, were assembled for fear of the Yahudim. And that would, I don't know exactly, they don't even let you press on the button. See, like, you want to know what it means, and they don't have that underlit. They got this other stuff on, to where you can click on it, but not that one, so I don't know why. Yahudim came, Yahusha, I am he who saves, and stood in the midst, and said to them, peace be with you. Now look up there, it said he was the prince, and then it says peace down there. He's the Prince of Peace. And when he had so said, he showed unto them his hands and his side. And if you know the scriptures, that means he's showing them where he was pierced, not in his hand, but on his wrist. But it doesn't, just because it says it showed his hands doesn't mean that he's pierced in his hand. Okay, you just got to realize he's showing them his hands, because it's not going to say he showed them the part underneath his hands, the wrist where he would. It's just that they're saying he showed them his hands, and they're going to see where the hole is, and the hole is not in the hand, because the science shows that it couldn't be there. So anyways, I mean, it could be by a miracle if Yah wanted to have him pierced in his hands and then not fall off. But who knows? You'd have to ask him when you see him what happened exactly if you're worried about it. I'm not. I just trust the word. And when he had said, he showed unto them his hands and his side. In the side he had a spear. And out came blood and water. Then were the Talmudim. Again, I don't remember, so I got to click on it. Disciples. Okay, because I have short-term memory loss from the war and from a lot of things. Then were the Talmudim glad when they saw Prince. Okay, so that's that. Now, we go back to reality, back to to the here and now, my friend. Okay, so that's that. And what does it say? I joined May of 2017, 2,097,778 views. Wonderful. Praise Yah. The channels that we subscribe to are many. There's a lot there. Community. Dear Lazy as Fuck. That's a good one. Oh, look at that. Some of those links won't work anymore, but it's still good. Make sure you get your Peter Paul coconut oil, dude. Oh my gosh, it's the best. Peter Paul coconut oil. Wow. And you know, when you save 10%, the whole idea is that they're also going to give our ministry 10%. They just don't know it yet. What do I mean by that? Like after they keep giving you 10% discount and you buy a whole bunch and millions of people are buying it through HELPOLOGY, the company's going to be like, oh my gosh, we're not even giving HELPOLOGY any money. Why don't we help them? And then they're going to pray about it and they'll click on this one probably, research, and they'll be like, what's this? How can we help them? And it'll say paylinks.app and they'll be able to donate through PayPal or Cash App. So, and if you want to donate, that's wonderful. I usually just give all the money away to poor people and stuff, or whoever needs it, if they contact me. But, you know, who knows? Wherever Yah leads, I don't even think about it. Pay with Cash App, click on that. The other one is PayPal, which I'm going to check to see if the link works. Sometimes they've been blocking the link. But anyways, that's Satan trying to stop us from doing the ministry. But guess what? I'm already wealthy. I don't really need the money. But the poor people do. So if you want to donate to our ministry, we do give it to people in need. Almost all of it, all the time. Because I'm giving my money. So if I got more money, I'm going to start giving it away. That's why I've got so much. It's because I keep giving it away. Because it says in the scriptures, when you give to the poor, you lend to Yahuwah. Now, if you're lending money, like a bank lending money out, that means you're going to receive interest back. So if you're lending to Yahuwah, and he's got to pay you back interest, that's what the scripture says. When you give to the poor, you lend to Yahuwah. Well, guess what? When he pays his debt back, he always blesses you a lot more. Sometimes tenfold, 60-fold, 100-fold, like the scriptures say. And then PayPal is here. And then, of course, you got to log in and this and that and the other thing. So we're just going to move right on here. But yeah, donate if only if Yah leads. If Yah doesn't tell you to do it, then, you know, don't do it. Don't do it just because only do it if Yahuwah tells you specifically, you know, Yah, Yahushua. So anyways, now we're going to go with that. We were at community playlists. Okay. It's going to take a little while sometimes to load. So you just pray. Seek his face, patience. If it doesn't load, that's okay. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Maybe that means it's time to stop the video. Multiple playlists. This is where all the scriptures are, by the way. You're going to have Genesis. Now, if someone wants to translate this into Tagalog, that would be your ministry. Then you have permission to do that for free. We can't pay you. Well, not yet. Maybe we'll be able to later if we get donations. But basically, do it for Yah, and he'll provide the resources and funds for you. So please pray about translating the whole Sefer's Bible to Tagalog. Pray, fast, seek his face. But again, this one too, you press play all. And then you just kind of sit back.
Ever eat your fruit again? And the disciple.
Okay, anyways, that's for you to do. Okay, I'm getting tired now. So we go like that. I'm just showing you that there's all these books. You'll be able to listen to them for free. So here's the playlists. And then all the playlists through 87. Okay, it goes up to 87. I'm not going to sit here and... Okay. See it? Now go in your leisure, check it out. Podcast is playlist 1. Going live, check that out. They're gonna, we'll be popping some things in there live, I think. Shorts. Okay, and what's the most popular short? The most important one. It's food. It's not important, but you know what? People love food, so why not? That's going to be popular. Okay. And then videos. You can look at what's popular. That's the most important one, is the Sefer. The oldest. Start getting into some old school stuff. This is 6 years ago. Interesting when you go into the back end of a channel and see the old ones. You're going to love this one here.
Yahweh, the
That's not true. It's Yahuwah, but I didn't know when I recorded it. That's all I knew.
only true God, dedicated with love to the Most High God, Yahweh, through his Son, Yahshua.
And I thought it was Yeshua, but it's Yahusha, and it does make a difference. Okay, so you can do all the research, or you can just stand on the shoulders of giants, and we'll end with this is the most important video I ever made.
What do you see? Look close. All right, here is another amazing revelation that HalleluYAH showed me when I was praying and fasting one day. This is peppercorn. Look closely. Peppercorn. Growing up, we were never told it was called peppercorn. In fact, if you ask anybody, is it a spice or a fruit? They'll almost always say, oh, it's a spice. Well, the word peppercorn, if you look it up, you'll find that is actually a fruit. Peppercorn's a fruit. Now, why would it be hidden from us that peppercorn is a fruit? Oh, I don't know. Could it be that this is the most important fruit on the planet, one of the most important fruits on the planet that reveals our Creator? What do I mean? Well, let's see what we got here. Look at the different colors of the peppercorn. HalleluYAH revealed to me that these are the skin colors of the original 12 tribes of Yisrael, ranging from dark black to pretty dark brown still. So, our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters are dark-skinned people. Revelation. Now, the darkest one in there, that's going to be the color of our HalleluYAH, Yahshua's skin. Our Savior, our Messiah. He is dark black. Not the white Jesus that you see on all these pictures from Roman Catholic, satanic system, but indeed his color is dark black. Now, this is the amazing thing about the revelation. If you thought that wasn't enough, take one of your peppercorns. Look very closely at it. Look very, very closely at your peppercorn. And what do you see on there? What do you see? What do you see? Look closely. I'm trying to wake you up. That's why I'm yelling. What do you see on that peppercorn? It's a crown of thorns. It's a crown of thorns all over every piece of peppercorn. Our Yahshua, Yah is salvation. That's why Satan would have it already ground up in your kitchen, hidden in plain sight, right next to the pepper, which is right next to the salt, which we are supposed to be light and light of the world and salt of the earth. Yahushua is the light of the world. We are supposed to be salt.
It's Yahusha.
Look at that crown of thorns, people. There's a crown of thorns right on that peppercorn. How did I know this? Who told me this? Yahuwah. Yah told me. Nobody else told me this. I didn't get this from some book. I didn't read this in the scriptures even. I didn't Find it on YouTube. This is a supernatural revelation in these end times that Yah has revealed to me to give to you as confirmation that the ministry that Yah has me doing is of Him, and for you to wake up before it's too late. Look at this peppercorn. It's got a crown of thorns on it. And so do all of these. Crown of thorns. Crown of thorns on all the peppercorn. So now remember, the peppercorn is symbolic of, it's a fruit. It's symbolic of Yahshua, our Messiah, our Mashiach. The crown of thorns on every peppercorn. Now it gets even better. Take one of these peppercorns, crush it, because remember, it's got the original peppercorn on the outside is the 12 tribes of Yisrael, their skin color. But take a peppercorn and crush it. He was crushed for us. He was bruised for our iniquities. And now what do you see? Every color on Yah's earth plane is represented, from the albino all the way to the 12 tribes of Yisrael. So now what you can see is that these colors are of the non-Yahudim, what some would call the Gentiles. So he's come to save everyone, not just the 12 tribes, his chosen people, but everyone. All the way to the albino. Again, where did this revelation come? From Yah himself, while I was praying and fasting. Glory to Yah. Glory to Yah. Shalom. HalleluYAH. Now, lastly, take one of these peppercorns and do this yourself. Remember that it's got the crown of thorns on it. It's the darkest one is the skin color of Yahshua. And lastly, go ahead and what you're going to do is eat it. Put it in your mouth and bite it. And when you do, you'll find the strength and power of Yah. Because in that little peppercorn, it's so much strength and power, it starts to burn your mouth. But it's actually purifying you. It's cleansing you of your sin. It's symbolic. So glory to Yah. Shalom. HalleluYAH.